Hey, Sofrito Lovers, check out my first ever Checkers Mukbang.
Hey Sofrito Lovers, this is Ben Ramos bringing you this week's tasting video slash mukbang. I am actually tasting Checkers. I've never had Checkers before. This is Checkers food. Checkers is this fast food franchise that has actually been growing in New York City. Like 5 years ago, you could never find a Checkers ever. The only reason why I had heard of Checkers or Rallies, as it's called in some places, because look, it says Checkers and then Rallies. I think it's like one of those chains that also absorbed another chain and they have similar logos. I don't know why. It's kind of like the way, oh God, what's that other chain? There's this other burger chain, Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. It's kind of like they're the exact same thing, even though they have two different logos. Getting back to the point, I digress. Checkers, for like 5 years ago, you couldn't find a Checkers in New York City. Now there's Checkers kind of sort of all over the place. There's one here in the Bronx, close by to where I work, so I decided to have some Checkers. I've never really been too interested in it because, as I've said, I'm the enemy of all fast food. I really don't like eating fast food, but definitely I do consume it. You've seen me eat Popeyes and Panda Express. And Panda Express, it's another franchise that never used to be in New York City, and then in a blink, in the last 2 years, Panda Expresses are opening up everywhere, and Checkers are opening up everywhere. I got this pot roast sandwich on sourdough bread. Mira, pot roast with some sauce on it. Sourdough bread. Mira, sourdough bread. I've never had it, so I'm going to be doing, this is a tasting video slash mukbang. I have never tasted Checkers until now. Buen Provecho. Wow. There's a lot going on. And a lot going on my face. This is the pot roast. Mira, pot roast. The pot roast melt. It's like melted cheese, I believe. Maybe that's what that stuff is. It's melted cheese. Listen, I'm not mad at it. It tastes pretty good. Pretty good. Very heavy, rich in flavor. The fries. I think they told me these were their Cajun fries. They taste good. They're not incredible, but they taste good. I think Popeye's Cajun fries are definitely better. Oh, washing it down with some Checkers slash Rallies. What this? Oh, fast food for, oh wait, fast foodies know the deal. Oh wow, fast foodies. All right, they know the deal. Some Diet Coke. I do not want to leave this precariously placed or it'll spill everywhere. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving, Turkey Day, Thanksgiving, or how my family and a lot of other Latinos say is Thanksgiving. El day de Thanksgiving. I hope everyone had a good one. I was over it before it even happened. Okay, being in a school program, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, right before Thanksgiving, everyone does their potluck Thanksgivings to celebrate together since we're not going to be together on Thursday. So there was a Thanksgiving for my organization, the nonprofit I work for. Then the school had theirs. Then the next day, on Tuesday, we as an after-school program did our giving thanks meal. Then on Wednesday, the PTA of the school. So basically, I had 4 Thanksgiving meals before Thanksgiving ever happened, before it ever occurred. So usually by Thursday, I'm over it. I'm so over it. On Thursday, I don't want to see any more pavo, which is turkey. I don't want to see any pernil, roasted pork shoulder. I don't want to see any any roasted chicken. I don't want to see anything. I'm like over it. On Thursday, I went to more of a Friendsgiving. I see my family on occasion, but there are certain friends I haven't seen in a while, so I went to a Friendsgiving more than a Thanksgiving. And I was over it. I was like looking for non-Thanksgiving related food to eat. I know it's a major foodie holiday, and I'm sorry, last week I just did not have the time, energy, or capacity to make any videos. Yeah. That is really interesting. As I was saying, I just did not have the energy. So, forgive me. So I decided this week, I'm going to try to throw in an extra video. This tasting video is also a mukbang. We're having a Checkers first time tasting mukbang. This pot roast sourdough bread, cheese whiz combo thing is pretty good. Are there onions in here? I feel like I'm tasting onions. Yeah, there's like some onions. I think there may even be some bacon. There's a lot mushed in here. As I said before, I hope you guys had a great holiday. I had a good Friendsgiving. It was wonderful. 4 days off from program. Excellent. I did the opposite of a lot of eating because, like I said, did Thanksgiving 4 or 5 times before the actual day. So I kind of took Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was like doing it nice and light. But I did do some cooking, which was great. I made a wonderful baked ziti for my partner, David. Halfway through the thing, I was like, why didn't I film this? This would have been great because it's kind of like my own ziti recipe. It's called baked ziti a la David. And the a la David is in honor of my bear David. I made a ziti dish that was full of the vegetables and meat that he likes. You know, he's very finicky. He's one of those people, vegetables send him into a tizzy. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't eat this. I don't eat that. This is green. This is red. You know. But spaghetti a la David and baked ziti a la David are filled with veggies and meat that I know he likes. So he loved it. And like I said, in the middle of it, I went like, why didn't I film this? I need to bring you guys another cooking video, even though I made a cooking video for you guys and not a lot of y'all watched it, but did a lot of cooking. I did try out a new Chinese restaurant downtown in the East Village. If you're ever, well, not really the East Village. It was more like Gramercy Park area of New York, downtown. It's a place called Hunan Bistro. It's Hunan style Chinese food, which is known for being very, very spicy, very piquant. It was wonderful. Everything is made like in chili oil or hot oil or with tons of pepper. You look at the menu and half the menu, you know, rates everything as like 2 or 3 or 4 chili peppers. It was amazing. I'm not the biggest fan of spice, but when it comes to Chinese food, oh, I love hot oil. You know, it's not that contradiction. I'll tell you guys I don't like flaming hot anything, but then I'll eat some Chinese hot oil like you would not believe. I had this wonderful pork dish. I think it was called General Mao's. Not like, you know how General sounds? It was General Mao's pork, roasted pork belly in chili sauce. It was amazing. It was very spicy, but not that spicy. And then when you mixed it, and it came with lots of bok choy. And when you mix it with the white rice and a little bit of soy sauce, you can cut the spice. Excellent. So if you're ever in New York City in the Gramercy Park area, you know, like East 13th, 4th Avenue, it was like that. I don't think it's really the Lower East Side. I think it's still kind of Gramercy. Hunan Bistro. Michelin rated and all that. And it was a little bit pricey. Thank God I got paid that Friday, so. good Chinese food outside of Chinatown in New York. Some people argue with me that the best Chinese food is not in Chinatown, but I disagree. I think Chinatown in New York City has some of the best Chinese food. But again, this was not Chinatown. This was Gramercy Park, in that area around there. Gramercy Park, Lower East Side adjacent type of thing. If you're not from New York City, just look it up. Hunan Bistro. Next time you're downtown, I'm sure if you're visiting New York City, you're probably going to hang out more downtown than anything else. Hunan Bistro. East 13th Street and maybe 3rd or 4th Avenue. Like I said, did a lot of cooking. Got some good exercise. Did a lot of resting as well. My program is still... I don't want to say crisis. It's just challenging and difficult. I've got a lot of staff that are moving on to different levels of education, moving on to full-time positions. And as people leave, our ability to replace them is very hampered, very limited, very full of obstacles. So it's been hard. These fries are killing it. So work was crazy, is crazy. It was great to have 4 days off to rest, relax, rejuvenate. Listen, this sourdough pot roast sandwich, it's not a thing, it's a sandwich, Ben. Very tasty, very delicious. Loving it. Oh, yeah. Let me put some more fries here. I'm not doing ketchup right now. I don't want. Sometimes fries that are flavored like this, for me, they don't need ketchup. I don't need any more salt. They're good. So, just back. I hope you guys are doing well, whatever you're eating. I hope you're enjoying it. All right, Checkers. I saw this, they have a ton of burgers and a ton of bacon this and bacon that and spicy chicken whatever and chicken burger here. I was like, I want something interesting. I don't have pot roast all the time. And I wanted this pot roast sandwich. You know what? I think David likes Checkers. I think he told me he likes Checkers. Or maybe he calls it Rallies because he's from California. Like for David, Hardee's is Carl's Jr. And he's a suburban boy. And I've noticed that a lot of suburban people, they love fast food. I'm from New York City, so fast food was definitely a part of my diet. But I also like eating at mom and pop places were far more accessible to me. I've noticed that, in suburban communities, you don't always find a lot of mom and pop places. At least from my limited experience, California, Jersey, New York. I feel like whenever I go to the burbs, people are really, going to the malls for the fast food, going in the middle of the highways, it's fast food. While you're in the city, you can go to actual restaurants where there's artisanal food and mom and pop food and all that. Plus, I grew up in Harlem and I grew up broke. So, I would go to a little fondita to get me some rice and beans if my mom didn't cook. Or I went to the soul food place and got me, some fried catfish, white bread, some mac and cheese and all that good stuff. And, I didn't have to pay that much. I think also as a kid, I was always far more gravitated towards like home cooked meals and artisanal food than I did fast food. I mean, not to say I didn't like fast food, because growing up as a kid, my mother religiously would take me to McDonald's on report card day because I would get straight A's. I would get straight A's, and then I knew that day, mommy would take me to McDonald's. My mother was one of those people that did not like to eat out at all. My mother was like, why do we need to eat out? I cook all the time. I have got leftovers. And I think my mom is one of those people that helped me develop my palate and kind of enjoy home-cooked meals and mom and pop restaurants more than anything fast food. Because growing up, really, it was just McDonald's close by to us. And like I said, I only went there when I got straight A's. Most of the time, I had a Puerto Rican mother that was like, you don't eat out. Plus, my mother did not believe in eating outside of your ethnicity. I think I mentioned this one time in a video, and some people were like, that's hilarious. My mother was one of those people, you know, country, Puerto Rican, not even old school, old preschool. My mother did not understand the concept of eating outside of your ethnicity. Why are you eating Chinese food? You're not Chinese. Why are you eating pizza? You're not Italian. I'm like, Mommy, you can eat those foods and not be of that color. So my mother was one of those, like, we're not eating out. I made rice and beans at home. You got rice and beans at home. You are not eating out, you know. So, you know what? Long story. Wow, I went on some tangent. I have no idea what I was talking about. Okay, so I'm liking Checkers, and I'm sure David likes Checkers. I think there was something he told me about Checkers, or maybe he calls it rallies. There was something about Checkers that he was always like, I love. I think it was one of the drinks, because David loves those, like, Slurpee shakes or something. There's something at Checkers that I know he likes, and I'm pretty sure it's not necessarily just the food. It's like something that he drank. Maybe it was like a particular milkshake that they make that he loves. So, okay, mira, Sofrito Lovers. Never tried Checkers. Did it. Mukbanged it. Love it. Really good. This pot roast sandwich was really good. I have been rambling on and on. It's been great to see you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys. Mira, if you liked the video, like it, share it, leave me a comment below. What else should I taste from Checkers? What else do they have at Checkers? I looked at the menu real quick, but I just went for something I've never tasted before. Are there any of those burgers I should really... Is there spicy chicken? Any of those burgers I should taste? Is their spicy chicken sandwich worth it? Leave me a comment below. Follow me on my blog, sofritoinmysoul.blogspot.com. You can find me on all my social media, Sofrito in My Soul on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Como siempre, go out there. Go taste for yourself. Have some culinary adventures. Mucho amor.